All right, shalom, shalom. Before I begin, let me start out by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teaching the course where I learned this truth. All right, peace and salutation to the Lord select. Come out here to prophesy. All right, the downfall of this bitch ass kingdom known as America. All right, which is Babylon the Great in the Bible. All right, y'all got glasses on today, as y'all can see. You know what I'm saying? I wear contact lens most of the time, but you know what I'm saying? My eyes been real scratchy here of late, so I had to check them out. So I'm with the specs today. All right, so if y'all see me squinting or you know what I'm saying? Eyes look a little funny. That's why. All right, it's I ain't inebriated or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But today is December the 4th, year 2022. The year of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's turn up. All right, it's been exactly that. All right, a lot of things going down. All right, we in a new month now. Again, we in December. All right, one of the most wickedest holidays is finna get ready to be celebrated. You know what I'm saying? It's Christ Mass. All right, you know what I'm saying? A lot of our people are getting ready to take part in it. All right, they already got the trees up. All right, they already getting in that spirit, all right, to celebrate some fucking wickedness, all right, and Lord willing, this be the last Christmas these motherfuckers able to take part in, all right. Let me read this. I'm open up in Jeremiah 10. I'm gonna start at verse 1. It say, "Hear ye the word of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Hear ye the word which the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai speaketh unto you, O house of Israel." It says, "Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them." Or they say, "For the custom of the people are vain, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen. With the axe they deck it with silver and gold, they fasten it with nails, with hammers that it move not." All right, and that's what these niggas getting ready to do. All right, if they haven't done it yet, you know what I'm saying? They gonna get that tree, they gonna fasten it with them nails and shit. They gonna decorate it, or they gonna put that star at the top of it, and they gonna sit around and sing Christmas carols and shit like that. All right, that's what our people get into. All right, and the Lord clearly said, "Learn not the way of the heathen." All right, the Lord don't take pleasure in none of this shit that these people or celebrating, these heathen, as he calls them, all right, as they're referred to in the scriptures as heathens, all right. Let me read this in Amos 5 and verse 21. It say, I despise your feast days. I will not smell in your solemn assemblies." All right, so the Lord said he hate these fucking days, all right, these hella days that are celebrated, all right, you know what I'm saying? After you got Christ Mass, then you're going to have fucking New Year's and shit. All right. And Lord willing, the Lord destroys a lot of you jakes on those particular days, all right? You know what I'm saying? Let me read this. James 4 and 4, it say, "Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai power? Whosoever will be a friend of the world is an enemy to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai power." So if you celebrate these holidays and you take part in all this wicked ass shit, you are enemy to the Lord, all right? And that's if you're an Israelite, all right? The rest of you heathens have at it. The Lord never cared about you. He doesn't care. He don't give a shit what you do, all right? But you Israelites, you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, through the seed of your fathers, all right? You can't do this shit and it not be a recompense for it, all right? The Lord has got his prophets out on these highways and hedges, all right? Preaching this word, preaching this gospel, so it ain't gonna be no excuse for you niggas, all right? He even sent wicked ass niggas like Kanye West and Kyrie Irving to tell you niggas that you're Israelites, all right? And you niggas, you niggas still, all right? Well, it wasn't meant for you, all right? Just put it that way. This is 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 3. It say, "But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of a Mashiach, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them." All right, so these niggas was blinded. All right, they're blinded by the god of this world. All right, Esau. All right, money. All right, the shit that Esau gives them. All right, even these low level 2/3. All right, they're taken by this fucking place because they can do all kind of wicked shit. All right, they can sit up and just, you know what I'm saying, take part in folly all fucking day, and it's what's that Monica black people say? All I gotta do is stay black and die. All right, you know what I'm saying? I seen a video one of the brothers uploaded the other day. It was called Babylonian Babies. All right, this fat ass Edomite with tattoos and shit and a beard portrays himself like he's a fucking woman. All right, I mean not a woman, so like he's a fucking baby. He wear a bib and shit. All right, diapers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is a perverse, wicked land. All right, that has to be destroyed. All right. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is fresh off of Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Where they celebrated the slaughter of our Northern Kingdom brothers. All right. Hey, the Lord is getting ready to judge you niggas. All right. This is Isaiah 19 and 14. It say the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah had mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt, meaning America, because Egypt is the house of bondage. All right, in America, in the scriptures, is known as spiritual Sodom and Egypt, where our Lord was crucified, meaning crossed out. All right, Yahweh Shah was crossed out over here in Caesarea. All right, white Jesus was put up, and that's what's worshipped, and that's what's getting ready to be celebrated. All right, the birth of white Jesus. All right. Which it really goes back to Nimrod, but you know what I'm saying? That's how you know America is, again, spiritual Sodom and Egypt, all right? All these homosexuals that dwell in this land freely, they got liberty to do all kind of freaky ass shit. If you say something about them, you're looked at as a you know what I'm saying, a hater. You know what I'm saying? When the scriptures say hate the evil and love the good. All right, but again, it say the Lord had mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and have caused Egypt, and they have caused Egypt, meaning America, to err in every work thereof as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. All right, these niggas are drunken with wickedness. All right, they got some Edomites over here right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm out at the lake. These motherfuckers just out here, you know what I'm saying, throwing rocks, skipping rocks on the water. You know what I'm saying? He's in his blessing. All right. Verse, let me see, yeah, all right, I read that one. Let me see what else we got. I'm going to read verse 15. It say, neither shall there be any work for Egypt with the head, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. So we coming into the time where the grinding is about to cease. All right, the Lord is finna shut this bitch down. All right, economical collapse is going to take place. A lot of you people ain't going to be working. All right, I got a video. Did I upload it? I don't think I uploaded it yet, but this clip with these Amazon workers, all right, they done got laid off. 10,000 of these motherfuckers at one time, all right? Right before Christ Mass, all right? These niggas got laid off, all right? They gonna be celebrating Christ Mass this year because these niggas gonna be struggling to pay their rent, all right? You know what I'm saying? Let me read this in verse 16. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah of hosts, which he shaketh over it. So it say this place is gonna be like women, all right? You know what I'm saying? When a woman is going through a tumultuous time, if you ever seen a horror movie, all right, and you see when a woman is getting put to flight and her life is on the line and shit, how fragile and scared and in a fucked up state of mind she's in, that's how this place is about to be, all right? And the only people who are going to have a covering in that day is the elect of Yasharallah, all right? This is Isaiah 33 and 6. It say, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the strength, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah is his treasure. All right, so there you go. Wisdom and knowledge, all right? But this wasn't given to just know anybody. This was only given to the elect. All right, when you go to Romans chapter 11 and verse 7, it says, what then Israel had not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath attained it, and the rest were blinded. All right, so again, we read it in that 2 Corinthians. If our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are blinded, all right? So we just read it again, right here in Romans 11:7, all right? Only the election have obtained this, and the rest of Israel was blinded, all right? 2/3 of the Lord people, they got to get cut off and put to death in this land, all right? Zechariah 13, all right, in verse 8, it reads, and it shall come to pass that in all the land that it's speaking of, the spiritual Sodom and Egypt, the land of the north, all right, precept that. I'm going to stay in Zechariah. I'm going to go up to chapter 2. I'm going to jump to verse 6. It say, ho, ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north. All right, talking about North America. And when it says flee, it don't mean pack up and go into another country. It means repent. All right, saith the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, for I have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Because we were scared. They say, deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwelleth with the daughter of Babylon. So Israel is going to be dwelling right here in the land of the north with Esau, all right, the daughter of Babylon. So back to Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shemel, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. So 2 out of 3 of you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are going to get put to death right here with Esau, all right, and Babylon the Great, the land of the north, a.k.a., as we know it today, America. Verse 9, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, the Lord, Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, is my power. All right, so there you go. That's the 1/3 that's going to get beamed up out of this place, all right, delivered from the land of the north, all right. Hey, but at the end of the day, you know, the 2/3, even though they're going to perish on this side, they'll be born to the elect on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So again, the deadly times that we coming into, known as Jacob's trouble in the scriptures, Jeremiah 30:7. For at last that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. It's talking about the elect. All right, I'm going to read this in Matthew 24:12. It say, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All right, again, it ain't going to be no love out here pretty soon, all right? When the grinding cease, all right, and the foods stop being accessible to you people, all right, when the mirth of the land is gone, you know what I'm saying? Bitch ass bread and circus, all right, when all that shit is gone, and you people are stuck to deal with your shit head on, all right, with no distractions, and you understand just how really fucked you are in the times we're coming into, that's when, you know what I'm saying, you people gonna know that a prophet had been among you and that you had been warned and told about these things, all right? That go for all the nations, all right? Because we tell all these nations what time it is and what's happening, where they're going, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, that's that. Whether they hear or forbear, all right? I'm finna get let me get another precept. All right. I'll read this in Nahum 3:1 and say, woe to the bloody city, it is full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not. All right. The bloody city today is America. All right. You know what I'm saying? What they tell you, they tell you, what's the scripture? They tell you, not been done to Jerusalem under the sun. No evil had been done to the Israelites. Damn, I can't think of that scripture right at the top of my head. Let me type it in on Google right quick. All right, y'all give me 1 second. All right, is it Daniel 9 and 12? Yeah, Daniel 9 and 12, all right. It say, and he had confirmed his words which he spake against us and against our judges that judged us by bringing upon us a great evil, for under the whole heaven has not been done as had been done upon Jerusalem. All right, so we went through the worst fucking captivity ever known to man. All right, we lost our identity, and you devils stole it. You know what I'm saying? You fucking Edomites, Amalek. All right, we were you know what I'm saying, just put on the bottom. All right, under all you nations. All right, but especially Esau. All right, he damn near wiped us out, genocided the Northern Kingdom, the Gadites, the Native American Indians, and all that shit. So these red fuckers got to pay for that. All right, all you so-called white people that come from the loins of Esau are the wicked. You're the devil that the Bible speaks of. You're going into slavery. All right, it ain't nothing you can do about it. All right. Let me read this in Revelation 2. In verse 25, it say, but that which ye have already hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers. Even as I have received of my Father. All right, so a recompense is coming to you, you goddamn devils, all right? The Lord said he's going to give his men power to rule the nations, all right? And when you bitches get out of line, you're going to get busted to shivers, all right? That's what we waiting on, all right? All right, that's the great day that we waiting on, all right? It's also one precept, that one. It's also one in Psalms. Let me see. Is it? Yeah, Psalms 2. And it's one in, I think it's 147 or 148. All right, or 149. This is one of them. This is Psalms chapter 2. All right. Let's start at verse 1. Let me see. It say, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord Yahweh Shemashah and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. All right, then they took away our identity, all right? Verse 4, he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh, the Lord shall have them in derision. Because what these motherfuckers don't know is that the Lord set this up, all right? He raised you up to rule over us and take us down, all right? When you read Romans 9, it tell you about how the Lord raised up Pharaoh that he might declare his name, and that for the same purpose, he done raised up Esau. Esau, the so-called white man, is the modern-day Pharaoh, all right? He's the Pharaoh of Babylon, America being Babylon. Mystery Babylon. Esau is the daughter of Babylon. So again, the Lord got these fuckers in derision because they think they really controlling shit. They think they really the ones that's whipping this wheel and making shit work and go how it's going, but they sadly mistaken, all right? Verse 5, it say, then shall he speak unto them in his wrath and vex them with his sore displeasure. All right, and the Lord speaking to these devils through his prophets right now. All right. All right, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and like-minded men on down have been wagging the hand at these motherfucking devils for over 30 years, all right? You know what I'm saying? And we're going to continue to tell these motherfuckers about themselves, all right? As long as the Lord see fit to send us out on these streets, all right, these highways and these hedges, these byways, you know what I'm saying, where brothers in particular teach it, hey, these videos going to go up, this word going to go out, and you devils going to get this work. You going to get condemned, all right? Like it's a fucker sitting right here right now, all right? This nigga window down and shit. Let me turn this. All right. Let's see if y'all can catch it. Let me see. Hold on. 1 second. Let me flip that around. Y'all give me 1 second. All right. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers pulled up probably like 15 minutes ago. All right. They been sitting with their window down, all right? They done got out a couple times and shit. Looked over here a couple times, but you know what I'm saying? They ain't said nothing, so it's all good. Let me continue on reading this right quick. It's a verse 6, Psalms chapter 2 and verse 6. It said, "Yet shall I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. I will declare the decree. The Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai has said unto me, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee." Verse 8, "Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel." All right, so there you go. That's what's coming to these motherfuckers, all right? Let me see, verse 10. "Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth." All right? "Serve the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai with fear and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are they that put their trust in him." All right? And that's what the elect are doing, all right? And the Lord's wrath is kindled against these Edomites, all right? For what they did to Israel, all right? The controversies of Zion, all right? Hold on. All right, this is Psalms 148. All right, in verse 14, it says, "He also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel, a people near unto him, praise ye the Lord." All right. That's another one that say, yeah, this is Psalms right here. This is 149. All right, in verse 7. No. Let me start at, I'm going to start at the top. Psalms 149 and 1, it say, "Praise ye the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, sing unto him. Sing unto the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai a new song in his praise in the congregation of his saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king." All right. Who's king? Our king, all right? Not the Edomites' king. Well, he's their king too, but put it this way, he's our king as far as we have an inheritance with the Lord. He's going to be the King of kings, all right? Verse 4, it say, "For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people." All right, those are possessive pronouns, all right? It say, "He will beautify the meek with salvation." That's the elect, all right, on this side, all right? That's the elect. Verse 5, "Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the praises of Yahweh Shemel power be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand." All right, to do what? Verse 7, "To execute vengeance upon the heathen." To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. To bind their kings and with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. To execute upon them the judgment written, "This honor have all his saints, praise ye the Lord." How about some Shai? So, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be an honor and a pleasure to take part in this, all right? And the elect, again, the 144, be in the house of David, the prophets. All right, and the rest of the 1/3, which also represent the house of David. All right, the elect. You know what I'm saying? They're waiting on this day. All right. There's nothing more we rather see than that day. All right. When we're able to pay you motherfuckers back for all that fucking slavery and all that. You know what I'm saying? That wicked eye you showed us, just the hate and the disdain that you showed us as a people. All right. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say it's a righteous thing with the Lord to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, all right? And you motherfuckers have all troubled us, all right? Psalms 83 give you the list of the enemies of the Israelites, all right? Starting with Esau, all right? All the way down from Amalek all the way down to Teman, all right? The tribes of Esau, Amalek being them Ish people, all right? And the rest of you so-called white people, then you got the Moabites, the Japanese. You know what I'm saying? The Moabites represent the Chinese. The Ammonite represent the Japanese. Ishmael, all right, the Arabs, all right, the Hamites, all right, all these fucking nations played a part in our demise, all right. But Esau, you played the biggest role in it, all right. But all y'all going into slavery. That's the beautiful part about it. All you motherfuckers going into slavery. Ham don't get off. All right. I'm gonna read some of his judgment right quick. This is Joel 3. All right, in verse 4 it say, yeah, and what have you to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Philistine? Will you render me a recompense? And if you recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things, the children of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have you sold unto the Grecians, all right? So these fucking Hamites, these so-called Africans, all right, they sold us to Esau, all right, that you might remove them far from their border, all right? You got to remember when we fled into the west coast of Africa, you know what I'm saying? After the, what is that, 64 AD, 70 AD, all right, when we got kicked out of the Holy Land, the Southern Kingdom, all right, we went into the west coast of Africa, all right? And them Hamites, they knew who we were, all right? So it was easy for them to round us up and sell us to these fucking devils over here, all right, to America. All right, verse 7, behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your head. All right, so these Hamites, they need to be in fear too. You so-called Africans, you need to be scared than a motherfucker too, because you bitches going into captivity. Just like these fucking so-called white people, bro. All right. It say, verse 8, and I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah. So you get to go into slavery now. And they shall sell them to the Sabaeans, to a people far off, for the Lord Yahweh Shai has spoken it. All right, so Ham, you get ready to go your bitch ass into slavery right next to Esau. All right. So let me see where we at. All right, let me flip that back. All right. Give me 1 second. All right. So continuing on, let's see where we going. I'm gonna read this right quick. This is Jeremiah 50. All right, in verse, what is it? Verse 33. It say, all right, it says, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shai of hosts, the children of Israel, that's the northern kingdom, and the children of Judah, that's the southern kingdom, were oppressed together, and all that took them captives, took them as slaves, all right, held them fast, they refused to let them go, all right. And we yet this day in our captivity, all right. And let's see what the punishment for that is, all right. Let me go to Exodus. What is it? I think it's 21 and 16. Yeah, it's saying, he that stealeth a man and selleth him, what happened to us? We were stolen by these fucking Edomites, all right. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he shall be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death, all right. We just read that they held us captives and they refused to let us go. We're still in their hands. All right. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right. So everywhere we are, they have us, you know what I'm saying, in subjection. All right. Let me read this also in Numbers 35 and 33. All right. It says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. All right. What did Esau do when he came over here with the sword? All right. What did that devil say? That Columbus motherfucker. What did he say? He said he couldn't put his sword down. He didn't put his sword down one time. All right. Some shit like that. All right. They came over here and slaughtered, you know what I'm saying, the Gadites and the rest of the north and the rest of the northern kingdom, all right? Hey, but the scriptures tell you, Gad, in the end, Gad Gad is gonna overcome them. Gad is a troop. All right, Gad gonna overcome you devils. All right, you devils just celebrated again your fucking destruction of what you did to the North American Indians. All right, with your Thanksgiving. All right, it just makes me wonder. You know what I'm saying? When we get in the kingdom, the new high holy day that's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? When Obadiah takes place and we burn all you fucking devils up. All right, I wonder is how much Shah gonna make that a high holy day? You know what I'm saying? The day that we got rid of every last one of you goddamn Edomites. All right, every last one of you so-called white people get rounded up, put in a pit, and set on fire. All right, your fucking red babies. All right, them little blonde-haired, blue-eyed bitches. All right, them little blonde-haired, blue-eyed demon-ass sons that you fuckers got. All right, all of you. All right. Get rounded up, put in them pits, and set on fire and exterminated, all right? You know what I'm saying? That's going to be one of the high holy days that we going to celebrate, all right? And all you other fucking nations, you going to celebrate that shit too, all right? Because you're going to be tributaries unto us. And you're going to celebrate that day too, all right? You know what I'm saying? If your Yahweh Shema Shah makes it a high holy day, all right? You know what I'm saying? Gonna be a high holy day on my plantation, I can tell you that. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, you know what I'm saying? Give me that power, shit. You know what I'm saying? That day is gonna be acknowledged, all right? The day we fucking rounded all you damn devils up, all right? We got to watch you fucking burn, all right? All right, let me read this. Let me see. We're gonna go to. All right, we're gonna go to Luke 1. That's a, it's a pretty spot on breakdown. All right, Luke 1, starting at verse 68. It say, "Blessed be the Lord God of Israel, for He had visited and redeemed His people." So again, who is He the God of? The Israelites. He ain't the God of the Moabites and all them motherfuckers. All right, they got their gods. He gave them, you know what I'm saying, wood and stone and, you know what I'm saying, all other kind of shit to worship. All right. Verse 2, and had raised an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David. All right. That's talking about Yahweh Shah, the root of David. All right. Verse 70, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. All right. So the Lord speaks through men. All right. Yahweh Shema Shai. Yahweh Shai was a prophet, of course, too. But Yahweh Shai has already finished his mission as far as coming down here on the earth to speak. Next time he come back, the scripture say the Lord ain't coming back to do no talking. The Lord ain't talking to none of you motherfucking people. The Lord gonna plead with you people with that sword, all right? You know what I'm saying? Them lasers that's gonna be coming out them so-called UFOs, all right? The chariots. That's how the Lord gonna plead with all flesh. He gonna strike you fuckers through. All right, gonna turn you wicked niggas into black and brown smoke. He gonna turn you fucking Edomites into red powder. All right. And all you other heathens gonna get turned to, you know what I'm saying, brown dust. All right. Verse 1 and 70, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. Verse 71, that we should be saved from our enemies. All right. And that says enemies, not enemy. It's enemies, plural. All right. Because again, Psalms 83. All right. These nations are our enemies. All right. And from the hand of all they that hate us. It didn't say of him that hate us. It said of all that hate us. All these fucking nations, all right? Esau, again, Moab, Ham, Ammon, Ishmael, you know what I'm saying? Elam, all these motherfuckers, they hate us, all right? Verse 72, to perform the mercy promised to our fathers and to remember his holy covenant, the oath which he swore to our father Abraham, that he would grant unto us, that we being delivered out of the hand of our enemies might serve him without fear, all right, in holiness and righteousness before him all the days of our lives, all right? So, again, salvation is only for Israel, it ain't for All these other fucking nations, all right? These other nations was made to be slaves and servants to the Israelites, all right? I'm going to read another one. This is Revelation 13 and verse 9. It say, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. All right, so who led the Lord's people into slavery? All right, Esau. All right, and all them other motherfuckers that played a part in it too. But Esau, hey, you gonna catch it the worst. All right, what it tell you? What's that? Ezekiel 35 prophesy against Mount Seir. Also, it's also in Obadiah when it say, "Thou shalt not is looked upon thy brother," in the day that he was in the day that, you know what I'm saying, the Lord was punishing him. All right, Esau looked upon us and was, what it say, race it, even to the foundation thereof. Them motherfuckers was rejoicing. All right, you know what I'm saying? Again, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the paces and the faith of the saints. All right, what Esau do when he got us in captivity? All right, he slayed us. All right, he used that gun. He took down the North American Indians and shit. The Gadites, the Northern Kingdom, took them down with that fucking gun. All right, he brought the Southern Kingdom over here. You know what I'm saying? And used them to help. You know what I'm saying? Continue to keep the Northern Kingdom down. Put them on reservoirs and all that bitch ass bullshit. All right, he brought you niggas over here. All right, put you on them fucking plantations and shit. Barely fed you, starved you. All right, he did Judah, believe it or not, man. Cause here of late, I've been watching a lot of documentaries and shit. You know what I'm saying, about the atrocities and the shit that went down against the Northern Kingdom, and it's hard to see. All right, they fucked the Northern Kingdom over real good, and they did it strategically, and man, it's hard to see. That's all I can say. It's hard to look at. All right. But then when you get to the Southern Kingdom, what them motherfuckers did to Judah, oh my goodness, all right? You know what I'm saying? Shit. All right, we all caught it. But man, continue. He that leadeth in captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the paces and the faith of the saints, all right? So we're patiently waiting to pay you goddamn devils back for what you did to us, all right? A lot of you motherfucking Edomites got that proud ass energy. We won this country. We took this country. Da 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 da. Motherfucker, keep that energy. You know what I'm saying? Keep this bitch ass faggot ass country with your homosexuals and fucking out of order ass bitches and, you know what I'm saying, man? Fuck America, bro. Fuck Babylon, all right? We can't wait until the Lord destroys this bitch ass place, all right? All this shit gonna burn, as beautiful as it is. All this shit gonna burn, all right? The Lord gonna set this whole motherfucker ablaze. With you 2/3 of you wicked ass heathens in it, all right? Just think about it like this, all right? To be an American Edomite, you're one of the worst Edomites ever, all right? If the Lord got you in America, and you're an Edomite, man, there's no hope for you. There's no chance for you, all right? There's nothing you could do. You're gonna burn. You're gonna burn over here on this side just to be born again in the kingdom of heaven, to serve out 1,000 years sentence of slavery, just to be burned again. All right, ain't that some shit? You know what I'm saying? Ain't that some shit? You know what I'm saying? The leader, you devils, all right, you're gonna make it out because you're not in America, but you're gonna be the first fruits of slavery, all right? You're gonna be the first of your nations to get a royal ass kicking by the first of the Lord's nation, all right? The elect of the Lord's nation, all right? The first fruits. Let me say it that way, all right? And then, you know what I'm saying, another thing, like, look at what's going on again, like in today's world. You got this shit, speak about this for a minute. This shit that went down with Jerry Jones, bitch ass, the nigga that owned the Cowboys and shit, which he's a Edomite devil through and through. We all know that, whatever. But you had this LeBron nigga come out, all right? LeBron wanted Jerry Jones to be held accountable. And he was mad because the media didn't ask him questions about the quote-unquote, that picture that devil took when he was 14, all right? The scripture tell you the wicked go estranged from the womb as soon as they be born, all right? So The moment an Edomite comes into the earth, it's wicked. All right. While it's in the womb, is wicked. All right. When we were in our mother's Rebecca's womb with them devils, we was kicking that ass every day. All right. It was a rumble in that motherfucker because Esau is just a fucking demon. All right. It's demon seed. He's the seed of the wicked. All right. That old serpent, which is the devil and Satan. All right. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? He was saying, I'm disappointed in you guys because when Kyrie said he knows who he is, you know what I'm saying? When y'all want to ask him about it, and he said he wanted it to be met with the same, you know what I'm saying, energy. All right. So the devil responded. All right. And when I tell you this motherfucker used circumlocution like circumlocution ain't never been used before. All right. Motherfucker said a whole bunch of words without saying nothing. Motherfucker came out with basically, well, first off, let me mention how much admiration and how much I admire LeBron and all the money he's made for a lot of people and da 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 all that bitch ass shit. That motherfucker ain't acknowledged nothing. All right. And I give some of you niggas credit. Some of you Jakes caught on to that shit. You know what I'm saying? When I was reading the comments under the clip that's put up on Instagram with that incident, a lot of you so-called Negroes understood what was happening. Like, this motherfucker didn't literally say nothing. He just said a whole bunch of words without saying nothing. All right, so our people, they starting to catch on to the bullshit. But at the end of the day, if you ain't of the elect, it don't matter. You're gonna catch on to the bullshit, and it's gonna be too late for you, right? Because your time to be getting right is now, all right? Shit, we ain't got much longer in this place. Again, we only got, what, fucking 25 days, a little bit over 3 weeks before we into a whole nother year 2023. Definitely interested to see what Apostle Tahor coined that year to be, all right? We could be getting out of here in 2023, all right? Me, I speak as a man, I can't see this bitch going past 2024, all right? I hope we out of here next year, you know what I'm saying? But I can't see it going past 2024. You know what I'm saying? I'd be shocked if we was here in 2025. All right. Not thinking ahead, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, we got enough evil for the day that's sufficient. All right, enough evil for the day. But we're visionaries, all right? And we visualize this kingdom falling because we see the prophecies that's taking place and it's trending that way. All right. The battle drums are beating. All right, you know what I'm saying? That hateful spirit is going through the air. No matter how much these people try to fake it and get into this holiday cheer shit, you know what I'm saying? It's a low level of hate brewing. You know what I'm saying, amongst the American society. All right, these people, they gonna get ready to kill each other pretty soon. All right. Saying, just wait until the Lord bring them ancient plagues of Egypt onto Babylon the Great. All right, when the Lord turn the lights off. All right, when the Lord make the water undrinkable. All right, for you people. All right, the Lord take the food away. All right, man. Say it's gonna be a lovely day. All right, but you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much, you know what I'm saying, out of gas. All right, I spoke. Said what I had to say and got it off. All right, you know what I'm saying, Lord willing, it was edifying. Esau's getting ready to come down with his, again, got to speak on this, his digital currency. All right, it's MOT. You know the rest. All right, that digital grain of rice that he's gonna want to put in your right hand and your forehead. All right, getting ready to come down with that. All right, and to saying the elect ain't gonna bow that knee and ain't gonna take that. But two-thirds of our people, they are gonna take it, all right, because the Lord gonna make them take it, all right. The scriptures speak about how the Lord is gonna keep his chosen from the hour of temptation. All right, man's goings of the Lord, how can a man understand his own way? All right, so the Lord said he gonna keep his elect, all right, protected from that, all right. We gonna get the rest of you niggas up to it. This is Revelation 13, Alright. I'll read it and we're going to close it out. 13 and 16 it say, and he calls it all, both small and great, free and poor. He calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Alright, it's like I butchered it. Alright, and that mark that it's speaking of is not the exemption from judgment that it's talking about in Ezekiel 9. This mark that it's speaking of is an incision into the flesh. Alright, charagma. Alright. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the number of the beast, or the number of his name. Alright. Here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Alright, 666. That's the barcode system that Esau uses. This devil got a movie out that I just watched the other day called 666 Studios. Alright. You even got rap groups called 36 Mafia, 666 Mafia. Alright, all of that shit. Alright. This is the man of sin, alright. Verse 14, Revelation 14 and verse 9, it say, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. So if you take that mark, all right, no matter where you take it, you take Elon Musk brain chip in your forehead or in your hand, all right, that quick pay shit, all that shit. Take that shit no matter where you take it, alright? Verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Shema Shai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of his holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, alright? So if you take that, you're going to get left right here. You're gonna taste them ICBM missiles, alright? The Lord going to set you on fire. He's going to burn your ass up, alright? You know what I'm saying? So, again, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna close it out with that. All honor, glory, and praise go to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, teaching the quest where I learn this truth. All right, peace and salutations to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's elect, the house of David. Kwame Yasharala, Kwame Yasharala, Kwame Yasharala. Why Bible Ball. Shalak Ram to the house of Saul. Shalak Ram to Babylon. Shalak Ram to Esau. All right. Shalom, Makiman.